It's Week 11 of the National Football League. And up next are the Texans' rocket arm quarterback. He had a solid...
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their veteran quarterback, the MVP of the league back in 2016. It's Matt Ryan.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
I like the thought process, I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
3 and 3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Got to get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
Throwing to start the drive. Richardson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. He gets it to Cooks. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They go play action here on first down. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. The Texans at 3-6 now on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
They'll look to throw again. And this one is incomplete. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run once more with Taylor. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, Ryan. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. The numbers for him from a week ago. 13 carries, 57 yards.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Ryan. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. That should be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To throw is Ryan. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 34.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
1st and goal from the 3. Taylor, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Ryan. Caught on the slant. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now it's Ryan. And he's got his tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind. How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got it for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the best pass rusher is over you on every snap. I'd be a little jumpy myself.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Taken in by Pascal out left. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short. And it'll be 4th down.
3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the 1st down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Texans will take over. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Back Back to throw. Richardson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Back to throw again. To Pierce, they set up the screen. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, they go right back to Pierce. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. On second down, here's Pierce. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. To throw is Richardson. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. They're going across the field. He connects with Mechie. Touchdown! John Mechie. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all capped off by a John Mechie touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now it's Ryan. Ebron caught left side. That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Now has Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Richardson now throwing to start the drive. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Gets the dump off to Pierce.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Richardson. He sets to fire deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
That's complete to Pierce.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts' 18-yard line. Here's Richardson on 3rd and 2. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain.
Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10.
At their own 18. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This complete left side to Aguilar.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss around.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt. With it is Jackson. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Houston set to take over. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Richardson on 1st and 10.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Again, he'll drop to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins, 29 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 30 on 2nd down, Ryan. That's into the hands of Pascal. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Time a factor as Ryan will hustle him to the line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, Ryan. Short little throw to Ebron.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Ebron with it over the middle. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st down, Ryan. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw caught by Pierce.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. Here's Ryan.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Ryan. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Ryan will throw again.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And his throw is incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here are the Texans to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. Now Richardson throwing to start the drive.
Got a man. It's Collins, complete.
To throw is Richardson. Looking to throw on second down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Richardson now on first down. It's caught left side by Cooks.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Back to throw. Richardson. He gets it to Cooks. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Here's Richardson from the gun on third down. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. A 24-yard touchdown.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive, and the result, a Houston touchdown. How does the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away?
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. Oh, he shifts past him, and he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
47 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Waste of time.
On first and 10, it's Ryan. Shifts past him at the 45. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Ryan.
He finds Pierce. It's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. Touchdown, Colts. Nelson Aguilar. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Colts are back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Richardson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Richardson from the gun on 3rd down.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 36. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. Now Richardson throwing on 1st down.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 2nd and 2.
Off play action. Richardson.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 15-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. That's complete. It's Collins. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. A 10-play drive that time, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And
Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
63 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On the handoff, this is Taylor, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll throw it with Ryan.
That one finds Pierce right side.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw is Ryan. And Pascal's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47.
From the gun, it's Taylor. He's got it to the 43 here.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Ryan. To the right side, complete to Taylor.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now Ryan. Wide open receiver complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Ryan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
And give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the post.
And now out comes Houston. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Back to the air on second down. Richardson.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
To throw is Richardson on third down. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over first and 10. Ryan and the Colts getting set here, first and 10.
At their own 37. Ryan. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting it all down the field as well.
On third down, Ryan. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Well, that was a passer's nightmare. A front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here we go. It's Ryan on fourth down. He's going to air one out. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jordan.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Richardson now to throw on second down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Back to throw. Richardson. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Brevin Jordan.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And the Colts coming out now.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Ryan. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. Throw over the middle. Going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. He'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Ryan to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He's going to go up top again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Now a handoff for Pierce to about the 26 here.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the
8. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
They'll run here with Pierce.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Operating from the gun, Richardson. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan.
He's got his man. It's Pierce.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Ryan. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. One last shot for Ryan. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Texans, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else than their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Colts, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.